It's sgpwes, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Tight shit.
I'm on no block, nigga protected, yeah, I got my chop. I ain't 12, I ain't got no cop. When I got a princess, I ain't got no.
Alright, we got sgpwes jumping off the porch with us today.
Yeah, tight shit.
How you feeling, gang?
Good, we feeling good.
Real spill, man. It's a pleasure to have y'all on the porch with us today. So Wes, where's the first place you go to get your chicken wings in the city of Atlanta?
I don't like chicken.
Swear to God. Bro, you one of the first nigga I ever met that don't like
I
chicken.
don't like chicken.
What make you dislike chicken?
It's not that I don't like dislike it, just that I'd rather not eat it. Like,
Yeah.
if you like offer me chicken, I'm gonna be like, nah.
You a vegetarian?
Nah.
Vegan?
Nah. Like, I'll eat meat here and there, but like, I don't like eating it too much.
Oh, so you really like don't fuck with it too
Yeah,
much.
like I don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
So what you go to like eat on a regular day?
Like recently, I ain't gonna lie, I've eaten like fruits, like OD fruits. Like, I've eaten grapes,
Yeah.
bananas, like especially strawberries. Like,
Yeah.
I just eat fruits.
Bro, you probably on your way to being vegan. You don't even know it.
Cause I can't picture like doing that for like the rest of my life. Like,
Yeah. You might fuck around and have a steak every now and then, but you might
Nah,
be
I
fucking
don't
around
like
with
steak either. I don't
Yeah,
like
bro, you straight up a vegetarian.
Cap.
So what? You eat fish? You eat fish?
Hell no.
Bro, you don't eat meat for real.
I don't like fish. I never liked fish though, since I was
Yeah.
a kid. Like, my mom used to always try and like give me different types of fish to see which one I like, and I just did not fuck with it. Like, to me, that shit nasty. Like, I don't
It's
like
just
fish.
not it. So, what type of kid were you coming up in the city of Atlanta?
I was like, I played games a lot, cause my mom got me like an Xbox, and like I never liked school or anything, so like I would just always be on the game. Like, even if I was at school, like I'd just be waiting to get home to get on the game. Like, just get on the game. Like, yeah.
What type of games and shit you was fucking with?
Call of Duty. There was this one like Star Wars game. It was called, I don't know, like Force Unleashed or something. And that was on the 360. I used to fuck with that. The Lego games. Yeah, those are all I can remember right now, but yeah.
So what side of the city were you from?
I grew up in Riverdale, but then I moved to Cobb when I was I moved to Cobb in 5th grade, and then like that's it. I just stayed in Cobb ever since then, and now I just be in Cobb.
That's real.
Yeah.
What was different about Riverdale and Cobb County?
Nothing really. Not to me really. But Riverdale, it's more like, I feel like Cobb is more like upper class than Riverdale kind of, because Riverdale is not like really, like you don't see like houses at all really. You see like just apartment complexes. And I just stayed in the apartment complex when I was in Riverdale.
Yeah. So you like coming up in Cobb and shit?
Yeah, because I met all them in Cobb.
That's real. What's some of the lame shit you be hearing that they say about Cobb County niggas though?
They be thinking like niggas like shit's sweet, like nigga no, like shit's not sweet, like no nigga.
Yeah. So when would you say you decided to jump off the porch?
What that mean? Like,
Basically, when would you say you seen life for itself firsthand?
oh, like really when I started making music, cause it was like I was seeing like how other artists was living, and it was like from like the family I'm from, like they're like really big on college, but to me I just never saw like shit in that, like really, cause I never wanted to do nothing in that. In school, like I just never liked school at all. Like my senior year, like that's when I really just didn't really like do shit like at all really, like cause that's when I was traveling a lot too. Like I wouldn't even be at school. I'd be in like LA for like a month or a few weeks, and I come back and it made me realize like, yo, like school, like I'm doing shit that like is like low key ahead of like how old I was at the time. Like
You was already experiencing life at a different scale than niggas your age.
Yeah, and I started making like money and like I used to work at Publix, and I remember like every 2 weeks I would get a check. But when I started like actually making money in music, I would like make my check in like an hour or like a day or something. Like I was like, so I even stopped going to work. Like I stopped, and then like they sent me like a notice, and it was like some shit. My mom told me basically it was like they sent it to me because I didn't show up to work for like a month or something. But it was like I didn't care. Like I just didn't care. And I still never went back to that Publix. Like I'm not scared to go back. It's just like I just never went back to that Publix. Yeah. Like,
that's real. So being that you come from a college educated background family, how hard was it for you to convince your mom and your dad that I want to do this music shit?
It wasn't even really that hard. Cause when I started, I started making music, and it was like, for 2 years, they didn't even know. Like, they didn't even know, and I didn't want them to know. That's why I didn't tell them. But it came to a point where like somebody was like, they wanted to fly me out to like LA. So it was like, I kind of had to say why now, because she wasn't just gonna let me go because I said somebody wanted to fly me out. She wanted to know why. So I told her that like, I was like doing my thing in music. Like I was like, I was on that. Like I was doing my shit, type shit. Like I was really on that. And then she like saw that, oh shit, like this shit might do some shit. So ever since then, she's just been supporting me.
That's wild. So for 2 years, your parents were living with an underground rap star.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
They didn't even know.
So and what like, was their reaction when they found out that you was really turned?
They were just surprised because they didn't like know. Like they were just kind of like, huh? Like, I showed my mom a song, and she didn't even believe it was me. Like she was like, this is not even you, because it like sounded good, but she didn't know that I've been doing this for like 2 years. Like she didn't know. And I'd always be in my room like recording, and she would always be like, why are you always singing songs in your room? And I'd be like, I'd like be like I'm singing somebody else's song or something, because I didn't want her to know that I was making music.
Wow. So what was their reaction when they found out like, yo, you actually was good at the shit though? What was their reaction once they found out that you were actually good at the shit?
They just started supporting me. Like they were like, they just wanted the best for me. So if like I feel like this is really what I want to do, they're just gonna support me. But it was like kind of a transition, because it's like they say that, but you see like they're still kind of worried because they're not sure. Like they're not sure. Because
ain't no certainty.
Yeah, like they're not certain, so they're still like here and there. They say like have a backup plan, but I don't fuck with that. Like I don't like when they say that, because that's just like no, like no.
No, that's real. So when would you say life really changed for you and you decided to dive all the way in with music?
My senior year, because the last like 3 or 4 months, no, like the last 3 months, like I wasn't even going to school really. Like we was just, we weren't even really going. Like we was having smoke sessions, and then we would go when we was like done smoking. Like we weren't even really taking it like for real. I mean, I wasn't. I just don't fuck with school. Like I wasn't.
What is it about school that makes you hate it so much?
It's just stupid to me. Like I don't know. Like if you want to do something that like you have to like go to school for, then yeah, go to school. I think you should go because that's what you want to do and shit. But if like you're just going to school because like you think you're like low key forced to, like that's what I don't fuck with. Like you should do what you feel like you really want to do.
Why do you feel people can't do what they really want to do though?
I feel like because people be in their ear all the time. Like people always talking, like their parents always saying this, they scared of what somebody else gonna think, like, and that should be stopping people. Like you just gotta do what you want to do, like.
That's real. People don't know how to stop being people pleasers.
For real, like you gotta stop caring what everybody think. Like that shit don't matter at all.
Talk about some of the importance of having confidence in yourself instead of looking for approval.
confidence in yourself, I feel like now my confidence in myself is like OD, like because when like I used to post shit on TikTok or like post a snippet and somebody said something that was like they just talking shit or something, like that shit would really get to me. Like I'd really argue with fans. Like I'm not even playing. Like there are fans like they DM me and I'd be like, bet, like we can argue. Like I really argue with fans, like just straight like cussing them out type shit, like cause they were just pissing me. Like they be just saying some like stupid shit that it don't make sense, but it's like I realize now that why am I even giving them the time of day? Like it don't like matter. You're not helping me do what I want to do, so why like am I gonna let your like opinion like distract me or get me off my like track? Like that shit make no sense.
Right. So did you predict the success of
Oh nah. Around that time, that's when I was really just dropping music on SoundCloud and shit. Like I wasn't really looking for a big thing. Like I was really having fun with that shit.
So what was your reaction once you seen it went up?
Nothing really. I was just like, damn, yeah. Like it was like fire to me. Like it was like, yeah.
So your song going up, you doing numbers on YouTube now, you just have no reaction like, oh shit, I'm going up.
Yeah, I mean like there's not, cause like I definitely feel like I'm not there yet. So like there's no time to really be like, oh, like celebrate all the way. Cause I know like where I wanna be like is really like up there. Like
what about the follow-up record, Level Up?
I actually really like that song. That song, I still listen to that song. Cause like a lot of my old songs I don't listen to, but that song, I actually fuck with how it went up and how people fuck with it.
Real spill. So I know those are your two older songs, but now let's talk about your new sound and what inspired the change.
I just got kind of bored of doing the same shit, cause I low-key realized I was low-key doing the same shit. And it's like, I feel like I kind of got the fans for what I was doing, so it's time to kind of like try to find new people and new fans. And I actually am, like, cause like it's a new sound, so it's gonna attract new people.
How would you describe the sound?
I just be rapping on beats that I think is just like either smooth or like a beat that as soon as it turn on, it just make you be like, damn, like type shit, like, yeah.
That's real. What is it that you want listeners to take from your music?
Just vibe, like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Like, when I'm making music, I just be having fun with it. Like, I don't let it like stress me no more. That's one thing I don't let it do, because when it stressed you, it really do stress you. So I just try my best to have fun with it.
So how do you translate your life experiences into your music?
Like a lot of the slang I say, or like we say, like in a lot of my songs, like I be saying "oh" it in the ad-libs, and you won't even hear it, but I'll hear it because I know where I put it. Or like in a song me and he did, I was like type shit. Like I said it in like the ad-libs. Like I just be just saying shit that we always say. So I, like if I'm recording, I just be like, damn, I'm gonna just say this in the ad-lib or some shit.
That's what's up. What was the meaning behind naming the mixtape Radiant?
Because radiant is like light, like a shining like light. And I feel like what I'm about to drop is gonna like make people be like, oh, he really going in a different direction. Cause at first when I like started previewing like the snippets of the new shit I was doing, like people was talking shit, but now it's like a flip, like it's like they flip, like they fuck with it, but like, and I knew they were gonna fuck with it. They just need time to adjust to it.
That's real. Going forward, 2023, what's some of the goals you got set for yourself and your career?
I really don't got like goals. I just, cause the way I look at life now is like different. Like I just live every day and try to be happy. Cause I don't want to go back to, cause being in your head, when you be in your head, you be in your head a lot. And I don't like that, so I just want to look forward. I ain't gonna let no negative ass shit get to me no more. I'm gonna control the way I react to shit. Yeah.
That's real. How would you describe the music scene here in Atlanta, and where would you say you fit in it?
I fuck with the music scene in Atlanta, and I fuck with all the artists down here. But where I fit in that, right now, I'm not even really sure, cause like I'm transitioning to a new sound. So it's like, there's like a lot of fans that are still like iffy about what I'm doing, but there's a lot of fans that do fuck with what I'm doing. So right now, I don't know where I stand like that.
So besides music, what's some of the things you're working on right now?
I want to do merch, but I just don't know what I want to put on the merch. But I've been thinking about it, but yeah.
What type of merch you would think you'll put out to the world? How would you describe it? Like, what's your vision with it?
Well, I'm gonna have shirts, I'm gonna have sweatpants, and it's definitely gonna be black, cause I always wear black. It's gonna be black, like dark colors. Like I don't fuck with bright colors. It's like gonna be black, gray, like dark blue, like dark shit, like that.
What would you say is it about the dark aesthetic that's just in right now?
No, I don't even think about it like that. I just like black. Like, yeah.
That's your favorite color type shit?
Yeah, like to wear.
That's real. So, any last words and shout outs?
I want to shout out my mom. I want to shout out these niggas, my fans that support me. Yeah.
That's real. sgpwes, we appreciate having you on the porch with us today, gang.
Tight shit.
Real
Tight
real.
shit.
Tight shit.
I'm on the block, nigga protected, yeah, I got my chop. I ain't 12, I ain't got no cop. I had a princess, I ain't got no bop. If you my brother,